Testing? Uh, is everything working? I think it's working. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that took a little bit longer than expected, but that's neither here nor there. Ooh, it appears that I've forgotten something. That's what I get for not having everything properly set up like I had intended. I swear. This is so much easier to do in Streamlabs than it is in just classic OBS. Grab my props. A little bit more. Okay. I think everything is now officially in order. So yeah, just wanted to say, oh my, oh there I am. That always keeps happening, and I'm not exactly sure why. But yeah, hi everybody. It's Paige again. Glad to see everybody in chat. So far, that just seems to be just Amtrak Fan 19. Always glad to see you chip in by stopping by. So it's been a while since we've done Cursed Trains from Train of Thought's Discord. Go check out his Discord in the description down below where you can submit your own Cursed Trains. And yes, I'll play the sound. But you get the idea. But it's that time once again. We're in open office hours for the moment, so if there's anything you wanted to say or do before we hop in to the web browser. Seems that it's completely forgotten what the web browser is going to be. I did make some improvements, but I don't think you'll be able to see them because I've added a Changia overlay, but I think that's only applicable to Twitch, and I'm not streaming on Twitch, so I guess that really doesn't do much now, does it? Hey Jesse, welcome to the stream again. Just trying to... Let's see, where is properties? Oh, it's the first result. So let's try Discord. There we go. Oh, a hack. What kind? There's several. Just gonna scoot this over a bit. Okay. But yeah, it's a small world, isn't it? But yeah, we should be able to pick up where we left off with Cursed Trains, which was 2 weeks ago. Just gonna keep bouncing as far up as I can within reason. Actually, I should probably check my calendar. So yeah. The last time I streamed may have been, let's see. Today's the 4th. It would have been a Friday I would have streamed. But I streamed something else on the 25th. I think it was the 18th. Oh yeah, I can certainly do that, and I can certainly check other people's posts as well. I'm still getting everything set up after all, so... That just means that we have open office hours. Just bounce on over there, but autocomplete, please work for me. Okay, that's better. So what did I miss? What did I miss? Let's see. Posts! This exists! Oh, that's weird. Not the weirdest. Oh! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh. Sure, you can't record, press X to doubt. But, oh boy, that's that one scene from the boulder. Oh, yeah, I can also do that too. Just E. And I don't even know what's going on here. Like, yikes. Draw me like one of your French girls, I guess. Future Gary. I have no idea what to make of this. It's completely terrifying. Cow jockey instead of chicken jockey. And for some reason, this Union Pacific locomotive is just falling out of the sky. Then we got the Hot Wheels Railroad jockey. At 12 a.m. tonight somewhere, Wales returns. Explanation later. Oh. Oh. Somehow, none of that fell into the turntable well. I am quite surprised. Ukraine, Moscow, Malaying Doodlebug missile is about to become very important. I'm sorry, what? Oh no, this one can just write off. And anything else? Oh, we got ourselves a Florida East Coast B unit. And we're just gonna skip that. Bro said he's enough. Wait. Bro said that's enough from the border. Oh no. Don't kick out my Canadian Pacific Kansas City. Anyway. Went to the Southline District public server on Roblox, encountered a 7-year-old foamer. I'm not surprised. Bottom text. And it's just a giant gaping hole into the void. Celebrating 20. Yeah, we're not gonna see that. We got Wide Hood. Wide. 5 days. Easter. Boat. God dang it. Why do you gotta do this? Why you gotta do this to me? And I think this is officially from 2 weeks ago. So yeah, that should just about do it. Unless you want me to see some of your videos as well. Because we can certainly do that. I'll just hold on to it here until I get a response. In the meantime, though, we are heading off... Oh, right, the railroad jockey.
They want me to fight the chicken? Chicken jockey!
No, those are the kinds of... that I'm looking for. None of this edgy World War II stuff or September 11th stuff. I swear. I'm not Jay Schlatt. You shouldn't be trying to do a major look / Rickroll with 9/11 stuff. Like, just gonna pause this here. I'm just gonna watch this later. And off to Benny Boy's Discord. Wait, this isn't Benny Boy's Discord. This is Benny Boy's Discord. Yippee! So, let's see. This is where I left off. And this is where I'm going. Do I feel old yet? Definitely. If you call this a tier 4 F40, then I'm stealing something out of your house. Cursed VRE P42 DC. Got a big yikes from here, which... Actually, yeah, that is kind of yucky looking. The Rocky Mountaineer, that... Okay, that one's good. That one's good. Oh, we got this from a different angle now. I remember the previous one, but I don't remember this one. Actually, hold on. Where does it start? It starts here with the JRP for Japanese Rail. Something. It's the private freight sector for Japan's national railways. Oh boy, it's a cabbage. The cab baggage car. GATX. Why does this feel like it got posted before? And this is a repost. That's a repost maybe. Lehigh, New England. I don't know what to make of this. Southern Pacific, yeah, that feels familiar. I don't know what's different other than the paint scheme. Operation Lifesaver E unit. EB unit, that is. Oh, and I guess that's it. Oh well, moving on. To train in that's Discord! If it'll load for me. Oh, it picks me up where I left off, so... Was this here? No, that was not it, but that's still terrifying. Let's see, the... Come on, come on. Okay, so the 21st... 21st, 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 come on. Almost there. I think this is where we left off. With the Blue Lobster Express. Oh! Where you going? Did you need to do something? That's totally understandable if you have to. I'm just curious why. If it's something outside of our control, that's totally understandable. If it's something else, then let us know. Or let me know, rather. Okay, TMs with trolley bus pantographs. Yeah, that was familiar. Okay, so this was... Yeah, this is the last one. So, Hoya fanboys got... We vibing tonight, boys! Oh yeah, it definitely. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Anyway, let's see what Panzer Fox is up to. Sorry. Train travels first class aboard Italian ocean liner. Ooh. So we got ourselves an observation car just hanging over the side of a boat. I'm on a boat, mother. Oh. And we got Squished James. Look how they massacred my boy. That is the response from Good Pattern. And we got a response from the Curse Signalman too. Live Henbury reaction. And we got James here just dealing with a fire in the background. An LNER with an added driving wheel. Because why not? Why not? Is this actually Photoshop? It doesn't look like it's Photoshop. I can see the watermark's pretty consistent across here. The LMS Stanier Juniors 440. I'm not sure what to feel about this. I think it's kind of okay. It's not exceptional. Something still feels off, though, in its execution, but that's not for me to decide. And then we got the Easter train from Megabricks. Like, where do I even start with these eye-watering, bright pastel colors? It looks nice, but it also it hurts to look at too. The Lepus Express by J2. Why does that sound familiar? Why does that sound familiar? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna need a translator for that one. That's not what I was looking for. I should have it around here. Not that. I got so many tabs. Okay, maybe it's... Yeah, I'll hop over to the studio. Hop over to content. Live. Go to live. Go to live. Go to analytics. Go to live. Have the entire thing completely messed up. Translate to English. Okay, okay. So, yeah. Oh, it didn't translate it all the way, but I'm assuming it says, imagine that I think of some sort of a railway in Brazil around Rio de Janeiro. Where's it? Janeiro? I forgot. This is what I get for not learning Portuguese. That's not what I want. Here it is. Okay. Moving on. Panzerfox, what do you have? The original German Österreichische Nordwestbahn Series Roman numeral 9B NR 402 Beast 410, aka the the Staatsbahn in Reich 4.0. That is a lot. And why is it such a long name for such a dinky little loco? Funny horn or funny funnel? I don't see a funny funnel. A lot of these funnels look pretty normal that we've seen so far. Horn. Funny horns don't count. Only funny funnels. And photoshops of British livery on American locos and vice versa. And trains in water. And those sorts of things. J2 says, I kind of dig it. And I'm not sure what this is. It looks like a mashup of two different locos. Like a J3A Hudson from the New York Central. I want to say a mix of that with, I want to say a GS4 from the Southern Pacific. I could be very wrong. Maybe it's just a regular locomotive, yeah. Otherwise there wouldn't be two images with presumably two different numbers. Alright, Mama Chucher's Kursk train design posting time from Gunter the TOT Breaker. And oh boy, it's a cab forward Garrett. A 2662 plus 2662 Garrett. Oh boy. Something about this is just fundamentally wrong. But I think we... oh, no, wait, that's a water. That's for the water tanks. Not a funny funnel. Funny spout, technically. Waterlitzer Gamer. And this is just disgusting. Whoever made this, this looks awful, and they should feel bad. But if this isn't a funny funnel in terms of the proportions of everything, especially considering it wouldn't be able to fit through that tunnel, then I don't know what is. So that means it's time. It's time to spin the wheel. Round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. One VTuber, one jar. Sale mark that is done. No, this isn't what I want. What I want is to head over to here. Really should have had these marked as invisible, but I'm in a jar. When is a door not a jar? A door is not a door when it's a jar. Wait, why would I make it bigger? Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to read the chat, too. I'm recording the chat for posterity. And for some reason, this seems to have shortened. So we're gonna go fix that. There we go. There we go. Oh, bigger on the wheel. Oh. Maybe. In-cab digital signaling was tested last week as part of a project to secure the future of mainline trains and locomotives, I should say. I guess it's arguable that it messes with the aesthetics, but I'm more curious about some of the other things because, like, the analog stuff always confused me. Like, how am I supposed to read this water glass unless I'm right up against it with my face sticking to the glass itself? And analog outputs for certain dials is not optimal for the most accurate readout. Especially when it comes to, like, certain fractions. Not that this helps either, because it's showing an analog output on a digital display, which isn't very helpful. What I think is more important, though, is being able to have a steam locomotive that's able to control other facets of the train behind it, like a diesel electric or electric train would. Because as it currently stands, there are certain things that steam locomotives cannot do, like positive train control, that diesel, electric, and electric locomotives can. Let's see what Wes has to say. Bro thinks he's a small England. A small England what? It's just a tiny little loco. What's wrong with him? He's a little goober. What? There's nothing wrong here. He's friend-shaped. I keep getting stupid pings from Discord. Okay. Hey, Jim, what should we say? What should we do for the Queen's Golden Jubilee? Just slap a Union flag on a Class 86 and rename it. I don't know. From the British Javelin. And what do they name it to? Golden Jubilee. Isn't it supposed to be purple? Not blue? The Silver Jubilee, all the stuff was purple. This is just blue. Like, why would you bother? Not that she's around anymore, and I think the king has cancer, so I don't think he's going to be around for much longer either. USS Salem, train entirely made up of cabooses, and a car that thinks it's a car body and a Union Pacific 119, but it's a 460. So yeah, this is what it looks like when you have to move a bunch of the same thing to a destination. It looks funny. Like, this is... I feel like this is straight from the factory, but I could be mistaken. Because large moves of this sort are not unsurprising, especially when it comes to moving multiple locomotives like their freight. We've got this cursed parade float, I assume. And this CG model of the... But, oh gosh. The more I look at this, the worse it gets. It's supposed to be the Union Pacific 119, not the Jupiter, but it has the Jupiter funnel with the spark arrestor, and it's got 6 pilot wheels instead of 4, and all the proportions are off. Oh gosh, oh my, oh dear. Oh, and is that wood just stacked on the top of the roof to the cab? And the wheels clipping through the rails? And it's got hexagonal bolts like a model train. Oh my. Oh man. Everything about this is wrong. Everything about this is wrong. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. What even is this? Okay, so off to spin the wheel again. Blue Lobster! Oh no! And that just means I'm gonna have to go slap that bad boy right over here. Shrink this down. Mark it as done. And we'll be able to bounce back. Panzer Fox again with the Chemin de Fer de Ceinture, number 51 to 65. I think that vaguely translates to Century Railway? I don't know. Okay, so it's just the Century. And it is a 460 tank engine. Here it is out on the main line. Here it is from a different angle, and it looks kind of funky. And here is a different version of it, named the Circulaire. And here it is just out in a field somewhere. And the Century 59, the 60. Oh yeah, that valve fuse looks kind of big. Wait. Hold on. There are more pistons here than I thought there were. How did I miss this? How on earth did I miss this? Oh, because the photos are so dang grainy. But it's got 4 pistons, 2 on each side. Why would you do that? Especially in this arrangement. Like, it would appear that the steam goes through here, and then it goes through here, or the other way around, and... Oh, man. I know you want to get the most out of the steam, but I'm not sure this is it. Oh, there you are. And here we got the technical diagram of the new locomotive with tanks. So we got a piston here that hooks up here to this piston here, which then hooks up to the rest of the running gear over here. And that's just... I know. We will get to it during our second office hours. Here's another cross section. just, oh boy. This is way weirder than I remember, though I do think it's kind of familiar. Oh dear. Wurlitzer, Oregon, 8311. They turned my boiler into a dang flower pot. Or rather, the much bigger version of it, whose name I don't recall at the moment because I'm so flabbergasted. But I feel like this is supposed to be a miniature, because it's definitely too small to be of any meaningful use outside of recreation. This is not photoshopped. The Vale of Rydell was still part of the British Rail into the 80s, so the locos wore the British Rail blue for a bit, from Butts McGee. Prince of Wales, oh. Oh. Ooh. This looks so anachronistic. And we got Gressley's side. And they just painted over a regular Genesis logo with the Amtrak Cascades livery, which I don't know why you do that, because aren't there some already painted that way already? I don't know. Republic Clanker. Baramix. And we got a British Rail high-speed diesel train set here from the UK. Now, you'd think that both of these would be completely out of place, as they are in completely different countries, one across an entire ocean, the other straight across from the United States, if not Canada, into Mexico, because this is obviously Mexico. But these are here for a reason. How is this possible? I don't know, I need to go look it up. But to make a long story short, some of them were imported into Mexico. So you'll find some British high-speed rail train sets that are diesel-powered. And then you'll find some American-style locomotives as well, because they imported those too. Obviously at different points in time, but that's neither here nor there. We got Jackalis, whose YouTube username I don't recall, with another funny funnel, but... Oh. Oh. Bro's gotta compensate. But you know what they say, it's not about how big it is, it's what you do with it. I still feel like there's a better image of this, so we are going to copy this image. We're hopping straight into Google Images. Smacking that bad boy in there. And off to the wiki. Oh, this isn't the wiki. Oh gosh, what is that? What is that? Oh no. Oh no, that is disgusting. But it was here somewhere, I know it. Was it this one? Was it this one? No. Ah, here it is. This is what it's supposed to look like. And this is with the funny funnel, if it'll actually show the image. It doesn't want to show the image. Image in new tab, please. Oh, I guess it is that small. Let's just zoom in for a bit. Just bruh. Complete, a complete and total stub of an engine. Then we got goofy logos like this one. But if that's not a funny funnel, I don't know what is, so Off to the wheel! Hamburger! Or should I say... Where on earth did I put it? I think I still have it. Yeah, I have it over here.
Hamburger.
There we go. Mark that as done. Bounce back over here. This looks disgusting. Save that for later. We are heading over to... Let's see. Heading over back to my page so that we can more easily search 1 hour of silence interrupted by hamburger. So let's see. Let's try this one.
Hamburger.
Hopefully I don't get jump scared again. If it ends quickly. Oh, am I able to change it? Possibly. I don't think it'll be necessary, though. I don't want to tip the thing in favor of it. I don't know. Let's see what happens. If I am able to hit something I really don't want on this wheel, we can definitely increase the size of the Amtrak Genesis option on the wheel. Sound good? No, that's not what I want. Okay. Wait, did I get to spin the wheel yet? Yeah, I already did. Okay, Hot Wheels! Raw power! With the National Coal Board, and... Why is this a thing? Why does this exist? It seems so out of place. Especially when the running gear doesn't actually move. But the wheels do. AISL. Oh, it's AI sludge. So apparently this isn't real. Are we sure about that? I want to verify that. Because ain't no way this ain't real. Images. Images. Update the search. Oh well, I guess we're gonna use the AI detector instead. Drag here. Or browse. Just gonna copy this, smack it here, except I can't do that, so let me go make some adjustments. Please upload an allowed image file. The only options available are JPEG, PNG, and JPEG. Save image as... Oh, it's a W... I mean, it's a WebP file. Gosh dang it. But I think I know what to do. Copy. PowerPoint. Hack it into the mainframe right here. Paste his image. Save his image. Save his PNG. Just give it a bit of gibberish for its name. Smack it into downloads. And then
Hamburger.
we can bounce back over here to the AI detector, which I had in a separate tab so I could just drag and drop, but now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Check image. Survey says The image is likely AI generated or deepfaked. Gosh dang it. It looks so good. It looks so good. Like, I can see some of the uncanniness, but at the same time, gosh dang it. Just had an alarm go off. I need to get something taken care of in a few minutes. If I can remember. Actually, let me see if I can check it out over here. Because I don't have a life. There's always an auction for something I'm looking for. Why did it scroll me all the way down? Ooh. Oof. I'm just gonna keep tabs on this. Let's mark this. Okay. So hopefully that works out. Well, actual half decent train stuff for once. But I feel like there was clearly human intervention here. This was not purely completely generated with AI. I'm sure it'll become possible someday, but now is not the time. Let's see, dill pill. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Oh, I think I have my layers incorrect. Hold on a sec. Let's see, web browser. Let's put web browser further down, please. Okay, that's better. But yeah, I don't know what I was looking at there. Let's just take a look at that again.
She's a runner, she's a track star. She gon' run away when it
I am so flummoxed by that. But there was a train in the background with a giant mustache. Yes, I know. We will get to it during office hours after we clear through this. Gotta hustle. But yeah, Republic Clanker posted some stuff from some blogs. I'm not sure what this is, it just looks kind of funny. Whitcomb diesels, first to cross the Rhine, have played a major role in the war. Diesel locomotive built by Whitcomb here at Rochelle hauled the first train to cross the Rhine at something into Germany. This information is official and comes from the Office of the Chief of Transportation of the Army Service Forces in a letter from Lieutenant Colonel Russell F. Oakes. Chief's Office of Technical Information, Colonel Oakes, who disclosed or enclosed 4 Signal Corps photographs of the Rhine crossing, of which 2 are printed in this issue of the Leader, said in his letter. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this was talked about in the previous stream. Some American locos by the Whitcomb Company that were sent over during the Second World War. Hey, Jeremy. And here it is again and again and again. This is a walking OSHA violation right there. Especially over a bridge. And here it is, presumably, I want to say in East Germany for some reason. Like the bland colors are what I normally associate with East Germany. And here it is, preserved at a museum from the U.S. Transportation Corps of the United States Army, which is next to this goober here. That's the super cursed one in this image, but maybe that's just my editorial take on it. Panzer Fox has posted the Bavarian AA number 1, Roman numeral 1, aka the German Reichsbahn Class 168. Only one was ever produced. I can see why. This is a repost. And I'm assuming this is what they converted it back to. After an accident in 1907, the AA Roman numeral 1 was converted to a 440, making it look like its predecessor. In contrast to this, it received a superheater. With this power plant, it was able to last the longest of all Bavarian 440 engines in service with the Reichsbahn and was therefore not retired until 1933 as road number 16861. Hello, welcome to the stream, Amtrak SDP40F Phase 3. Welcome to the stream. That's a mouthful. But we got ourselves a repost right here, so A for efforts, but it's a repost. I can't ignore it this time. And this is a repost from Wurlitzer, Oregon, 8311. And it's got the watermark, which makes it even all the more funny. As if being a European locomotive with a spark arrestor wasn't weird enough. I present to you the Rube Goldberg looking boxcar twister 9000 for unloading grain from a boxcar by turning and twisting it every which way to get it to flow out of the doors on the sides. Now I have heard of the grain boxcars before, but I don't remember how they were supposed to empty them out. But apparently they did. They did actually do this. They did shake it back and forth. Oh man. Is it no wonder this failed? If you have to depend on so much extra infrastructure just to get that thing to work, with this giant mechanical assembly that just rocks the boxcar back and forth. At that rate, you may as well just weld some metal plates on the inside so that it just neatly slopes out. It'd be so much cheaper, more practical.
Hamburger.
Oh yeah, I was busy. I was doing some things, and I went out to dinner with my old folks, and there just wasn't any time unless you wanted to see a stream at like 7 p.m. East Pacific Standard Time, or later. So I just couldn't. That would be a disservice to you. I was also busy Saturday, so I couldn't do that either. I think I left a notification on my posts on my channel saying as much. Let's see, another U.S. Army loco in Germany. Oh, I'm doing fine. Obviously, it could be better. I know, politically speaking, things are not particularly great for people like me right now. Oh yes, thank you. It just looks kind of funny here, the way it's all colorized, but I feel like that's an editorial choice. Like, over the last few weeks, some of the things that RFK Jr. have said are very disparaging to people in the autistic community like me. My main concern, though, is what that rhetoric is going to lead to. let's see. Wurlitzer organ 8311 at it again with a cursed diesel mechanical conversion of a 10-wheeler, which is a repost. Ripozo. Now, this is the one I saw earlier when we were skimming through. This is from Vermont's Railfan, and oh my gosh, that's disgusting. It's a Santa Fe Blue Goose, or something vaguely like the Blue Goose, and then a bunch of other trailers in tow that are meant to look like Pullman passenger cars. And like, I guess it's a little cutesy, but I have some very serious qualms about this. Something about this just looks so fundamentally wrong with the proportions and everything. I don't think I heard that one. We'll go take a quick look at it in a moment after I plow through all this. This is not Photoshop, this is just the Super Hopper. I don't think I've seen this image of it, but it is a repost. Let's see, the Republic Clanker. Oh yeah, KTM Class 94, okay. Republic Clanker, the 121 class built by EMD for the CIE Railway Network. From this angle, it looks like a typical US switcher. However, from the front, it looks like a cab forward. Oh. 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 That is a very small image. Well, doing rail service with the train in reverse is pretty normal, I would think, so I don't know what the deal is. Panzer Fox has the Manitou and Pikes Peak Cog Railway, number 6. Only one was ever produced, and oh my gosh, that looks way worse than I thought it would. Like, we've got this funny valve gear with a jack shaft for some reason. I don't know why they had to add that extra part. Now, I remember something vaguely like this, but definitely nothing like this. This is way different. Like, here it's just 4 driving wheels. Here it's 6. And the arrangements of it all is way different. But yeah, that is definitely up there in terms of cursed. Let's see. Broadmoor, Manitou, Pikes Peak Cog Railway Museum. Oh, what is this? From Wes. I don't know. I'm gonna go check in a few minutes. Wes, RS8 of the ICI. An ex-Avon side steam logo turned into a diesel. Personally, I don't think it's cursed. Do you mean it's not cursed? Look at this thing. It has extra wide windows for some reason that serve no particular purpose. Like, regular windows would have done just fine. And there's a door in the back instead of the side, which makes it even weirder. And all these brake hoses and stuff. And are we sure this is actually what they say it is? Because I feel like this may have started as a gas mechanical or diesel mechanical and just left it at that. I'm highly skeptical of this having been the frame of a steam locomotive in its past life. I'm gonna have to go verify. Copy image, 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 images.
Hamburger.
If only, if only. Railway Herald. Let's see what this says. If it'll load for me. After beginning its life as a saddle tank steam locomotive. Oh my gosh, it's true! What the actual... that is a much slicker job than I thought it would be. And then we got some other funny goobers over here. But that's neither here nor there. So, they weren't lying. I should have trusted them. Ugh, and I have something in my eye. And the Winnebago A-7 rebuild from USS Salem. Oh dear. Why does this remind me of a European truck? Like from like Euro Truck Simulator. With this goofy cab in the front. Like the doors are on the side. There's none in the front. That's probably a hassle. I hate it, but I kind of like it. I have mixed feelings. Let's see. The Philippines Lumber Company's locomotives from Hoya Fanboys 1930s. We got the Luzon, the Visayas, and the Mindanao. And I'm assuming these are narrow gauge, but I could be mistaken. Okay, that's a funny funnel if I've ever seen one. That's a B-class Shea locomotive. And here's some more B-class Shea locomotives that are more conventional looking. Left, Shea from the Philadelphia something something. Or Philippines. We've got the top and the bottom. Those are sugar trains at the Hawaiian and La Carlota and the Negros Island. Or should it be Isla Negros? But yeah, this doesn't look as bad as it could, though I'm not entirely sure what this is. That looks kind of goofy. But this is also super goofy. We're getting spoiled tonight. This Insular Lumber Company logo, I don't know what to make of it. It's like a Shea locomotive, but it's got pistons in these tiny little assemblies. Basically, it's a Garrett. But it's outlined like a Shea locomotive. Let's see, De La Rama, which has an extra counterweight for some strange reason, and a funny cab light in the back. De La Rama again, but this has a different counterweight. We've got this cursed locomotive here. Let's see. Davenport logos from the Philippines. Top, a Malay locomotive at the Insular Lumber Company of Isla Negros. Or is it? Actually, no, wait. It's Isla Negras. That's right. Finally, my Spanish high school classes are paying off. I'm sorry, do you need to be somewhere? Because if that's the case, I can certainly accommodate for that. But if I'm going to accommodate that, I'm going to have to accommodate everything else. So, open office hours. Activate. Let's see. ATM class 83. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that looks funny. For an electric multiple unit. Where's the pantograph arm? Is it over here? It's kind of hard to see. But yeah, EMU 35 for the class 83. And the KTM class... Oh, it has... Well, why wouldn't it have motor sounds? Or are you saying it has diesel / gasoline sounding sounds from like a combustion engine? That might just be the compressor, and oh my gosh. What is this image? What is this image? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, personally, I think this looks a little nicer. A little more clean. Chinese corporation has unveiled a new intercity train from Malaysia. From Jiehua in STA Daily. So yeah, this is an EMU I can kind of get behind. It's not my most favorite.
Hamburger.
Let's see. I think I should be able to bounce back. SD P45 F. I'm sorry, I got the configuration wrong. SDP40F. Oh, right, this one. This one's cursed in my opinion. Very cursed. And so we can look at your most recent video. I just bounced through all the other stuff though. Like I haven't even finished with this. Oh, so that's what it looked like when it was painted green. Oh my gosh, the proportions on this look so interesting. Oh my gosh.
Hamburger.
Why is it stacked like that? Why does it have to go through so much wood? I will. Let me just get back to Benny Boy's Discord. Oh gosh, what is that? What is that? I think that's a repost. And a repost. This is going to give me nightmares. Yeah, this is going to give me nightmares too. And of course via rail, because why not? Okay. I think we may have seen that in the past. Gonna go see the video. Oh, it has a regular traffic light. Interesting.
Hamburger.
So yeah, most recent video. Most recent video. Oh, this one.
Dog, I cannot wait to try these wings from Taco Bell. Bro, you gonna be shitting for 3 weeks. Nah. Man, no, I'm not. Stop playing. Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. How may I take your order? Yeah, let me get those new chicken wings y'all got. You sure about that, sir? Oh. Wait, what do you mean am I sure? Oh, nothing. Next window, please. Nah. Here you go, sir. Good luck. I mean, enjoy. Thank you. Ooh, bro, I'm about to dig in. Hey, bro, why's your hand shaking? Bro, I don't know. Oh, dog, why is your head twitching? Dog, I don't know. You see, I told you not to eat those. Bro, wake up. Bro, wake up. Nah, Jit ate some raccoon ankles. He ain't never waking up. That's crazy.
I don't know where to begin with that. Like a little bit more editing here and there, and I feel like excellent post. But yeah, Malaysian rail crossing. Oh, there's a whole playlist. I feel like this doesn't do it justice. Let's go back. Come on. Oh gosh, that is atrocious. And it does have street signals like you'd find on a road. I don't know why they do that. And they got some signalers because they couldn't automate the arms to swing down. Really? I don't know. But yeah, this... It's taking its sweet dear time. It is a very long locomotive, though. But yeah, pull out and, oh, sorry. So yeah, let's try the next one. Malaysia. Okay, here's one that's actually Malaysian, beyond a reasonable doubt. Oh yeah, that's the same locomotive we saw earlier. So I guess they have regular signals, but they also have signals that have street semaphores, like you'd see for a car intersection. This has a completely different sound. I don't even know where to begin. This is a goofy horn for such a large loco. But yeah, that is very, very curious. And the roller bearings are painted yellow. I'm assuming... Ah, yes. Oh, and this is from that other video from previously. And it just keeps going and going and going. And, this is very surreal. Oh, no. The UK ones do not sound this aggressive and, what's the word I'm looking for? Not dreadful.
Hamburger.
Full of anguish and despair. Like, that bell, though it's digital, it sounds like it's the kind of bell that tolls for thee at your funeral. Well, the Japanese ones have a much more pleasant sound, although it is also digital as an output. I don't know, the Japanese ones, they don't sound as harsh. They don't sound as harsh. And oh boy, we need to catch up. Okay, so this is where we left off. This is where we're heading. Ooh! It's that Bugatti engine. Oh no, it's the Michelin Type 22. Unknown number built. Michelins were a series of rubber-tired trains developed by France in the 1930s. Train of Thought made a whole video about this, actually. As a matter of fact, they were known to create a lot of tire dust, which is just vulcanized rubber, and vulcanized rubber is very toxic. Like, I don't know whose idea it was. Oh, yes, also known as the KTMB, yeah. Ooh, that sounds nice. Best of luck on that trip. But yeah, Train of Thought made a whole video on that. Here's a much earlier version, I guess. Bud Michelin rubber tire rail cars. This is a classic repost. Not gonna bother spinning the wheel over it. And this is a repost, so we're gonna mark it as such.
hamburger,
Moving on. Let's see, Roberta Hun. Or is it Hun? I really can't tell. Happy May. May the 4th be with you and all that. Anyway, this is a Southern SS57 with a late PS4 tender and a Great Northern-esque green boiler jacket and white cylinder heads. White wall drivers, white lining, red pilots and red pilot and tire colors from the Chinese Railways QJ210-2s, a rather over-the-top paint scheme that has angered at least 2 people who have seen it. Oh yeah, it's got the stars. That's probably the annoying part of this. But yeah, something about this just feels off. It's the running gear for the most part. It's the running gear for the most part.
hamburger,
I can see your point. That is a good argument. Also, by the way, yes, definitely. Also, I wanted to say, hi, USS Salem, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you, passing by. We're just wrapping up here with Cursed Trains from Train of Thought's Discord, and this is a repost. If I've ever seen one, unfortunately. Let's see, the Runyon State Railway Modernization Project. I feel like I've seen these images before. I most certainly have. And most of it is just a giant wall of text, which is not very helpful. The 2 in the morning. I'm not sure how to help you with that. But I don't remember the entire frame of this super duper Garrett being shaped like this. That's new. That is definitely new. Arrangement of cylinders and steam pipes. Oh, okay, so that's not the frame. That's not the frame, thank goodness. But it must have been a hassle if someone were to try to build that. Oh, yep, that's a repost from Jackalus. Pensy 19 concept art for a canceled Pixar movie about the New York subway named Metro. Yeah, I remember that. Wait, what? Why are these all... They all look like they're not from that movie. They look like concept art of a mashup of that plus, what's that apocalyptic film series, Mad Max? Looks like a combination of those two, and I wouldn't think those two would mash it up together, and I'm not sure what the plot points would be to develop characters like this. It doesn't mean they aren't bad, I'm very curious. This can't be AI. Certainly hope not.
hamburger,
Certainly hope not. The guy who engineered such a good steam engine that it was more efficient than the SNCF electric, so they had to scrap his prototype. I think there's a video suggestion channel on his Discord that you can submit that to. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's good, that's good. let's see, the Henschel DH360CA and DH500CA from Germany, 1958. Oh, these things. These goobers. What is so tiny? So tiny, tiny. Okay, it looks a little bit bigger in these images. Oh, okay, so they come in multiple sizes. So we've got the 120, 160, which is just 2 axles, and a slightly bigger one at the 180, 220. We've got even bigger one with the 240 than the 360 500, as well as the 360 500, the 36 500, 700, and the biggest, of course, is the 1200. I think this is the 1200. And I'm assuming, where does the number come from? Well, I could imagine, I could definitely imagine that somebody would want to have Steam in the modern era. I will say, though, that the logistics of storing all that water fuel is kind of expensive. And this is just disgusting. Brian with The Creature. Oh, not this again. I remember this one, but from a different angle. That's the angle. From, I want to say, who is this? Russian Anisimov, 2016, at the ArtStation website. Soviet-inspired streamliner. Wait, it is? This was inspired by a real thing? Oh man. Oh man, oh man, I gotta see that. I have to see that. Let's take a look. 4, 6. I want to say 4. Images. I have a typo here. Was it this one? Because this one looks a little different. This isn't a Hudson. Was it this one? Oh, yeah, this one. It's just the proportions are a little different. I just wish there was one that was colorized. You know? I can see some of the streamlined modern, Why did it just bring me to the main page? I just want to see this image, please. So yeah, that's the Hudson in full color from the drafting boards. Right up here, I imagine. The 232V. And I keep making a typo when saying or typing Soviet. Let's see, images. Images, images, images. It is not helping. This is not helping. Well, at least we have this as a consolation prize. But you get the idea. But yeah, so it is based on a real thing, and it is goofy. I'm not sure what to make of this image. There's just a bunch of stuff in the foreground and a weird SW switcher in the background with, oh my gosh, what is that headlamp doing? It's all the way up there. Why is it all the way up there? Oh, don't post it in stream highlights, please. No. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. This stream highlights is for Train of Thoughts streams, not my streams. You could, where could you put it? I think you could just put it in Steam. Just the regular Steam channel. Hold on a sec. Which platform is it? It's, just stick it in Steam Shed. Stick it in Steam Shed. That would be the one to go, because that's where everybody can just post whatever locomotives that are Steam that they want. But I think we need to bounce back to where we were previously with that cursed headlamp. Oh gosh, it's worse than I thought. It's not just a single headlamp like a regular SW switcher, it's a full-blown double headlamp with a little extra indicator with the number of the logo attached. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. But now that I think about it, have we seen this before? I feel like we've seen this before. Now that I think a little harder about it. Oh well. I can't confirm it beyond a reasonable doubt, so I'm just going to move on. Panzer Fox said the following: Swiss Federal Railways AE4/8 from Switzerland. Only one was produced in 1922. Oh, this monstrosity. We've got the motors hooked straight up to the axles on the outside. And it's a dual cabbed unit. And I'm not exactly sure why on earth they would need all this extra space in the middle. But that's not for me to decide. I'm not the electrical or mechanical engineer responsible for this. But I swear, some of these are so disgusting. These Swiss electric locomotives. Let's see, Jackalis. This is a repost. Classic repost. The Marklin had been cooking something over here from Gunter the TOT Breaker. And I should be able to hop over to the Steam Shed. So yeah, we got ourselves the assembly. We've got basically the entire triumph of the Soviet Union. But at least there's handrails. What I do wish, though, was that there were some sort of preserved, versions of this locomotive. So yeah, there's the 232B and the 232K.
Hamburger.
But yeah, this is probably the best image we have at the moment. If I can scoot it over for a sec. Well, weren't they very ubiquitous at one point? Like, they were the passenger locomotive during the earlier half of the 20th century. Like, when people think of a locomotive, in the 20th century, the Hudson is the first thing that comes to mind. Somehow I'm not surprised. This one's a repost from Panzer Fox. Actually, no, wait, hold on a sec. We've lost track. So this is where we were. This is where we're heading. That's a repost. Markland had been cooking something. That's the one I was looking for. AC/DC. Ooh. Is this just concept art from somebody? Because it does look kind of off. I see. Well, yeah. Somehow I'm not surprised. I do recall there were some Hudson tank engines that are still around. Though that's not much of a consolation prize compared to the tender locos. Anyway, Panzer Fox at it again with a vertical boiler funny funnel. The TI Hackney Lumber Company #1 Shay. Produced in 1885. That's a funny funnel, but it's not a funny funnel we haven't seen before. And that's the issue. Like, we need new funny funnels. There's no point in spinning the wheel for old funny funnels. Oh, why am I not surprised? Player Piano has my Percy fix. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Where did those wheels come from? That is the face of despair. And that's just a gear on the other side. Oh boy, what did this thing go through? I really hadn't put much thought into it, but now that you mention it, I should probably go look it up. Butts McGee. This isn't Photoshop, by the way. This is a locomotive from the St. Petersburg and Warsaw Railway, fitted with tandem cylinders. Oh, it's another tandem cylinder logo. Great. But it does have a funny little lip on the end of the funnel, so I guess I'll allow that to count as a funny funnel. Go to jail! Well, that'll be easy. Now I'm in a jar, and I'm in jail. Though I feel like maybe one should be layered on top of the other slightly differently so that the jar is inside the jail. There we go. I think that's better. Oh, I guess I could do that. Hey there, Get a Life. Welcome to the stream. Oh. Oh no. Wurlitzer, our Oregon. What is this? This cursed rail bus. I need to see a better image of this because it is a man-made horror beyond my comprehension. And I must do what I can to comprehend it. Come on, let me see the image. Let me see the image. Yeah, that's a very small image. Gosh dang it. Let me just see the image. And that is not the image. Oh, and there's a blue one. Oh no. Oh no. Why are these images so small, by the way? Like, not gonna lie, it's kind of impressive how this is all set up. Because this isn't your ordinary rail bus. And it looks like, yeah, this is from Ecuador. Oh gosh, that's even weirder. The Galapagos in Ecuador. The Chiva Express. Oh no. Oh no. Just, where do they get off when it comes to these paint schemes, I swear. And then on the top, you stick all your luggage because there's no room at the bottom, like I would think there would be. Sorry, I'm just cracking my knuckles. But despite being awful taste, I certainly think it's good execution. So thanks, Wurlitzer Oregon. Oh no! Wurlitzer Oregon, what is this? The Chinese National Railways or what have you. Where is this image from? I must know more. From Alibaba. Why am I not surprised? $13,000. Which, not gonna lie, that's actually a pretty good deal for a miniature railway. It can be used in a museum, scenic spot, shopping mall, carnival, and other venues. And you basically just sit on top. Are they going to at least show me what it looks like in operation? No, they are not. But yeah. I am just kind of screaming internally. Oh, and they have even weirder ones. And some more practical looking ones. And oh my. Oh my. And I don't know what it is, but they have these giant, like, things hooking up to the driver wheels. I don't think it's supposed to be that big. But yeah, that is some goofy, trains right there. I just wish they actually provided video. And here we got ourselves a miniature bullet train. Kind of wholesome, kind of cursed. Oh my. Okay. So, no, I didn't mean to push F1. Why is it asking me to sign in? It's neither here nor there. Got a classic repost from Mr. Queensland Rail. AUNL NTT 365. Have we seen this one? I'm not sure. Let's see. PLM Algerie. 231 and 132 AT and BT in Algeria, 1932. Oh, these ones. Yeah, I think Train of Thought made a video about these too. I can't remember what issue was their downfall. I think it was the valve gear or something. and I mean, it's on rails. It most certainly is. And that's what makes it a cursed train. Even if it's technically a rail bus. A gadget bon at that. From Wurlitzer, Oregon again. These proportions are kind of whack, yo. And they most certainly are. What does that say? Caños. I'm assuming canyon. Is it? How much more is there? I need to get through this. Hoya Fanboy 1930s. I don't think that's where you refuel there, buddy. Yeah, you can't park there, mate. I don't care if there's a station platform here. But yeah, that does look kind of funny. Diesel pneumatic drive. Fireless?
Hamburger.
Actually, I don't remember what this is, but it was in Germany. Let's see. Parallel main lines. And this is just wide. And the image is reversed for some reason. Weird mobile game nonsense. So how many more do we have? Quite a few more. So I guess I will look at that image you requested. Okay. So yeah, that looks very cursed. Also from Alibaba. So let's go take a look at that logo. Oh, it's 430. Interesting. Let's see. I was supposed to look at something. Let's see. Oh, you think so? We shall see about that. So yeah, it was 303 Baltic. Oh, the MAV class. .303. Oh yeah, that looks kind of interesting. This one looks a little more worse for wear. This one's completely wasted. Hungarian Railways MAV 303, a Hudson of sorts. From Alan Scottson. Yeah, this has seen better days. Back in Budapest. Oh, there were only 2 of them built? I don't know why. Were there other Hudsons? Oh my, what is that? What is that? I know we've seen something similar, but I don't think I've seen this one in particular. Oh no. The MAV Hargita DMU, the 303, actually that looks kind of nice. The 109, the V63, the M61, which looks like a dual cab, and the M40, which is probably the most European looking locos that I have seen for diesel in this lineup. Ooh woo. Ooh woo? Oh, I see. I see. But yeah, I think we found some more cursed trains I could possibly submit. I don't know. I'm probably gonna get lazy, try to fit them all together into one convenient package. Butts McGee, here's an American tandem compound cylinder locomotive. I'm sorry, what? A what now? From the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe, no less. Oh my gosh, those pistons are huge! Like, what the actual... And the steam chest is massive too. Like, it's bigger than his head. The bore of a steam chest is bigger than his frickin' head. Chad Bar's more cursed than the cursed train sometimes. Yeah. So what is this? This is a video of the South Korean Railway SD9. Please no ads, please no ads, please no ads. Okay. I have no idea what he's saying. It's almost impossible to hear. But it's an SD unit in South Korea in the post-war. Hey Code 3 Response, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. I'm assuming this is after the armistice. Well, it's a pretty short clip. Now we got ourselves whatever this is. The Thunder Child. Is this... It's altered. I know this image is altered in some way, but I just can't put my finger on it. It does have the third rail contact as well, which makes it all the more confusing. Because that would suggest that it's manufactured by a German company like Marklin. Because let's face it, third rail HO scale is about as German as you get. Yeah, that's totally understandable. This is a classic repost. But this is actually... Oh yeah, the switch. The cog switch... the cog rail switch changes directions by rotating 180 degrees. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. And this is what it was supposed to look like. This is its on static display. Here it is when they were building it, I assume. Here it is in prototypical operation with a funny funnel. I don't remember it having its curving at a 90-degree angle like that, so I guess we're gonna have to spin that wheel, dang it. If it wasn't curved, I wouldn't bother because of the repost.
The Milwaukee Road.
Oh boy. Alright. I'm just gonna go enter the void while I go and change models. I smell soup. Mom must be making soup. Custom 3? I think it is. Just gonna stick the blue lobster on my forehead. And shrink this down. Mark this as done. Oh, yes. Yes, definitely. Okay, so we should be able to bounce back here. I should be able to
The Milwaukee Road.
return here. And here's the modern train that runs down that line, I'm assuming. Found this cursed thing looking for a reference for a drawing up of Pennsylvania Railroad T1 as a ghost train. It's a 444 Actually, it's a 444 plus 444. Or as they put it, a 444444. And that is one of the oldest of reposts I can think of. So, gonna mark it as such. Oh, no! The forgotten bygone era of Amtrak's turboliner on the Quinnipiac. The 2135, one of the gas turbine RTL turboliner trains built by Rohr in 76. Seen on a sidetrack, once part of the loop track at Cedar Hill Yard in Hamden, Connecticut. The train set, along with a couple of its siblings, were rebuilt in the late 90s into RTL Mark III train sets for high-speed service from New York to Albany. The project was ill-fated and rebuilt train sets never entered service. The remaining rebuilt train sets were eventually scrapped. The only three rebuilt ones surviving to the remaining unbuilt train sets were eventually scrapped, with only the 3 rebuilt ones surviving to the present day. Taken April 27th, 2025. So yeah, they're still out there. Just kind of wasting away. But yeah, this looks like a much more modern paint scheme than I thought it would be. Hence the rebuild. I feel like this place gets flooded a lot because it's literally on the floodplain. To what I think is the Quinnipiac River or something. I don't know. But yeah, this isn't... I can't remember which phase it is of paint scheme, but that's neither here nor there. I wish it'd be preserved and cosmetically restored somewhere at a museum. I don't know. The Canadian National... Oh, wait. And this is from Hoya Fanboy 1930s. Old trains are cool. 4472. Friends, a.k.a. Panzer Fox. This is also a repost from Hoya Fanboys. The cursed hover train for the Canadian National. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. It's probably very loud and obnoxious. Meanwhile, in a parallel universe... Gadget Bond. It's a prototypical British Rail maglev from, I'm assuming, a very old test from the 70s or the 80s. I don't remember seeing this one in particular, but boy howdy is that very surreal. The kitty on rails. Well, a maglev... A lot of maglevs wrap around their guide rail. They lift themselves up off the ground instead of rappelling themselves off the ground using the track. This is from Steam Haze for the New York Central. It is a 484 tank engine. And something about this just looks different. What exactly? I can't put my finger on it. Oh, hold on a sec. Are those wheels? There may be wheels on the top, just not the underside. Let's see. Hoya Fanboy, 1930s. Bro, how did you stop your model trains? Me, with cannon. Let's see, gonna blow up my 2535 steam locomotive when it comes around the track. Don't have any dynamite like Gormez Adams has, but this Civil War cannon will do the trick. Oh boy, the O-scale shenanigans are at it again. Gressley's side. Oh boy, this is disgusting. And Torbay Express. This looks like a an American locomotive that's been photoshopped to look like a British locomotive, and that means I have to spin the wheel. Where's the wheel? Here's the wheel. Oh, I guess I am free. Let me go fix that. Let's see. I'm free, but I'm still stuck in this jar. Smudge. But yeah, this looks like a locomotive I may have seen before. I don't know. Let's see. Is this the engine from the teaser of the Pixar Trains movie? Never mind, I was thinking of this. So yeah, we're just going to close this out and move on. Oh no. Bro had his head decapitated. From you, USS Salem. The remains of a C-61-18, apparently still preserved. They literally just decapitated the JNR-61 Hudson and stuffed its head on a wall like a deer. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Meanwhile, Hoya fanboy at it again. A New York woman going 102 miles per hour told police she was late to the Thomas the Tank Engine event. Bruh, like, I don't even. Whatever the hell this Belgian locomotive is, I'll tell you what it is. It's a repost. Trevin the Goblin Engineer. This one's in Cuba, apparently. Meanwhile, in Cuba, a steam locomotive frame rebuilt into a diesel. Just put the poor thing out of its misery. Yeah, this is the kind of rough shot redneck engineering that I'd come to expect from really any island nation, to be honest, that doesn't have as much capital as, say, Japan, for example. Oh yeah, and this is from me. I saw it on the Goodwill shopping auction website, and I was like, I'm gonna have to go find a better image of this and submit it. But yeah, I saw this set, and all I could think of was this following getting sung to the Jurassic Park theme. Oh my God, it's a dinosaur, holy, what the... Oh my God, it's a dinosaur, holy, what the Yes, Trainerassic Park. This is the set box. This is what it includes, which is quite a lot, actually, including this little shelter here and the switch. And yeah, kind of cursed, especially with the ramp bridge thingamajig. We got this image from I don't know where. I think I scanned it a while back because I wanted to submit it to Cursed Trains. Apparently it's AI generated or something, so I didn't bother. But it's posted by Wurlitzer Oregon 8311. Hoya fanboy. And they said, Caltrain F40s recently retired and now awaiting their transfer to Peru as Caltrain electrifies their train lines. I can confirm this. I saw a video of a train fan who saw them all strung together being sent out to be reworked and sent to Peru, but not necessarily in that order. Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, this is all of them. They are being Thanos snapped into the pocket dimension that is Peru Go to sorry, I was gonna say go to Brazil, but it's go to Peru, not go to Brazil. But you get the idea. Everybody says, though, it's not cursed. I think it's kind of cursed. Apparently. In fact, I should be able to find the video of... Let's see. Should be able to find a video. Retired locomotives, San Francisco walkthrough. I know I have it here somewhere. I'll find it eventually. I just wish I had a playthrough here. Oh yeah, very much so. Very much so. But I saw all the locomotives strung together, being hauled to their final destination. Kind of a surreal experience. Let's see. Egyptian Khedive steam rail cars. Or is it Khedive? I don't know. Panzerfox did these. And yeah, this is as 19th century as you could possibly get. And I think it's repost too, if memory serves correctly. So I'll just mark it as such. The Thomas character names, but as Toblerone bars? I like food. Lol. Whose name is Toblerone? Mark, Matthew, Max, Oliver, Ryan, Thomas, Toby, and William. Oh, man. I was not expecting that. I'm just surprised it hasn't gotten removed yet. Because some of the stuff I posted previously got removed because it wasn't train-related enough. Smudge. Let's see. Here's the Insular Lumber Company of Isla Negras. Here it is in 2019, fully repainted and cosmetically restored. Oh no, here's that other locomotive from the Philippines. And for some reason they welded some decorations on the top of it to make it look like it has smoke. And here's another one. This looks like a regular steam locomotive that's lost its tender. And it's just hanging out somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And here's another one that's got a funny funnel. 040 tank engine. 060 tank engine. Looks like they cosmetically restored it to an extent, but not completely. And Senchora Azuquera de País. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Yes. Oh, why am I not surprised? I wish I could see the rest of this locomotive, but this angle does not do it justice. Marykit Park. Oh no. And let's see, emergency call, 911. And for some reason there's a marine background on this tender. Because as far as I know, the next time I see it, I'm going to be sleeping with the fishes. I will get to it in a moment. Old trains are cool, 4472. The coupling on this locomotive is a buckle and chain because here down in Queensland, Australia, we use both. The chains are mainly for older ones. Also, its bogies are next to it in the right. Okay, so we got the regular knuckle couplers, but we also have the chains and the buffers because why not? Definitely cursed, but not the most cursed thing. Meanwhile, in the Philippines, we have this atrocity. Actually, no, wait, I forgot to spin the wheel for all of the locomotives up here. Some of them are new, so they weren't spinning the wheel. Hamburger. Hamburger. That means we've undone the hamburger. Well, it looks like it's already played all the way through, so I guess we have to do it again.
Hamburger.
I guess we were taking too long. And my dad is sneezing a storm. I'm kind of impartial to glizzies myself, to be honest. There's just something that just doesn't feel right about hamburgers sometimes. But I haven't bothered to have either of those because they have beef, and I promised myself I was going to avoid beef for the rest of my days. And now I can't digest it. The CADP Inc. locomotive train, quote unquote. I don't know why there's suspicious quotation marks on top of that, but that's not for me to make any judgment calls over. Oh, not this again. Not this again. This is disgusting. Kane acceptance on September 1st, 2023. What am I looking at? I feel like this is a Shea locomotive, and this is just a mistake. It's completely grown over and neglected. And then we got this mother trucker here with a very large cab for some reason. Like, I don't know why. And then we have this BMMG. Oh, I'm sorry, BMMC. Which is also weird. And here's one at a McDonald's. I'm not sure if you can all see that. Oh yeah, you can. Like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
Hamburger.
I hope it still survived, of course. And we've got the little... Oh, is this the actual McDonald's? It's so tiny. Yes, we probably should. It's just we have a backup of trains. I don't... Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. We're almost there. We are so close. Okay. Great Western Railway something. 1937. I'm sorry, are you just going to just put that on Craigslist? Hey, CNO 2727 Productions YT. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, German Reichsbahn 10,001 to 10,003. 3 were produced in 1930. And this is from Ingenuine. This is from Panzerfox, and this just looks like a electric or gas-powered mechanical or whatever bus. What is this? The Reichsbahn introduced the concept of express transport in order to get relatively small amounts of urgent goods quickly to their destination. Initially, tank locomotives were used, which were actually intended for passenger transport, and they were used to pull short freight trains with a maximum of 12 axles. Since these run faster than regular freight trains and ran directly to the handling facilities without stopping at platforms, short travel times could be achieved. In order to further optimize their approach, in 1930, initially 3 4-axle diesel rail cars were produced for freight transport from the Wismar wagon factory. These allowed more effective deployments of personnel than steam-hauled trains. Low price of coal at the time is assumed to be the reason they were no longer procured. The 3 pieces assigned to depots and labeled as freight cars, blah blah blah. And then we got this from Hoya fanboys. Oh, May the 4th, as in May the 4th be with you.
Walego has achieved a groundbreaking leap in railway innovation with the introduction of their suspension railway bracket system. This cutting-edge mounting solution defies gravity, allowing any Lego train to traverse vertical surfaces without a single modification to its original design. Engineered with precision, this advanced bracket system seamlessly integrates with existing layouts, transforming walls into dynamic railways. Experience the future of model train suspension and increase flexibility with Walego.
Disclaimer, while Lego suspension bracket systems our conceptual design does not actually exist any resemblance to functional gravity-defying technology is purely coincidental, assumes no responsibility for attempts to replicate the system, including but not limited to trains falling off walls. This announcement is part of our annual April Fool's celebration. Please refrain from contacting support for installation advice. If I'm not mistaken, that video is just an image of a ceiling train that's been flipped upside down. Hoya fanboy posting some classics from the other Discord. Repost, 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 repost. Oh gosh, that is a repost, but
Hamburger.
oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this can just write off. And now it's May the 4th be with you, but it's B-Train Shorties from Bandai Namco. I forget which express train it is. I just looked it up trying to create the thumbnail for today. But it's an express train from an airport to somewhere else. I can't remember the name of the train set. But this is from USS Salem. Renwick, the most cursed steam locomotive to ever walk the earth, but somehow at the same time is kind of cool. If something doesn't click, that's hush-hush in Scotsman's scheme. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Baldwin DR 1218-1500/2 centipedes. 54 were produced. This is the classic Pennsylvania centipedes. Gotham Limited on the Horseshoe Curve. Oh, I didn't know they did passenger service. I thought they were only for freight service. Here it is sent to Mexico with the NDM, or NDM. And here it is for the Seaboard Railway, which I didn't know that was a thing. And here's the brown livery for the Pennsylvania as well. Fun fact, they were originally going to name Hush Hush Pegasus or British Enterprise, but it never went anywhere. Interesting. But I feel like this is a repost of sorts.
Hamburger.
But some of them are new, some of them are not, so I don't know what to say. And the last one's from you, Yield Sea Witch. The Chapelon 464T locomotive that was apparently designed at the time that the SNCF was switching to electric permanently, so it was stopped before it could be completed. Oh, so this is the one you were talking about. Yeah, it's a cab forward, and it's a tank engine, and a Hudson. Holy... That is just... I don't even... So yeah, I got mentioned in the Steam Shed. Oh, before you finish the stream, I think it would be fun to read the article in the Canadian Pacific Rail Train of 1919. Prince of Wales got to drive 462, and it really was interesting to have someone as bougie as him get all up in the most working class of places. The engine that he drove is still around today. These Canadian Pacific Railways. 2231. Interesting. Just crack open this bad boy. Not secure. Oh. This looks familiar. Engine is built 1919. Oh yeah, I think I've read this article before. If memory serves correctly. From Old Time Trains. And that was the last of it, I think, for Train of Thoughts Discord, for Cursed Trains. We'll be able to bounce back to Benny Boy's Discord. Oh. Cursed Train Amtrak cars. That is a repost. That is Lego. That is also Lego. Actually quite impressive. And we've got the fair, the Great New York State Fair. Excellent Photoshop. New South Wales something something. With Warner Brothers and, of course, Cartoon Network. Looney Tunes new series on Cartoon Network. I still haven't added the Lego pieces sound effect yet. I should probably do that at some point. But yeah, that, I think, is going to wrap it up for this stream. This took way longer than expected. Was there anything else anybody wanted me to see? Any questions, comments, suggestions, that sort of thing? While I hop back into the void and, oh yeah, I could certainly do those. What was it? I have lost focus. Or should I say, I have lost my train of thought. Bum. Let's see. P36. $484. Oh, right, this one. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't pass the vibe check for me. Oh, I forgot to change my model. Hold on a sec.
Hamburger.
Where is it? Ah, here it is. That's better. Yeah, that makes it even more cursed. Anyway, let's bounce back to the jar. So yeah, I didn't know it was broad gauge. For some reason, I thought it was standard gauge. Let's see. C&O Productions YT. C&O. Actually, I might be able to open it over here. Hold on a sec. Go to channel. Cut. Close. Alt-Tab. Paste. There's a bunch of stuff here that I can consider very cursed, and some stuff that's pretty normal looking. Let's see, posts. Mother, are you trying? Just trying to incite a reaction in a way is not particularly exceptional. Sorry, I'm just readjusting myself in my chair. Best Amtrak locomotive. Lady. No. Ba 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 ba. Amtrak 365. Stick figure and uwu. And we got some other stuff. Arts model trains, okay? Okay. Pierre Marquette. So many shoutouts, I swear.
Hamburger.
It just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going and... What was that? Why is this... Why would somebody use this as their profile pic? Let's see. 340 the meme engine. CNO the meme engine. Strudel. Me. April Fool's Day posts. Yes. Random XD. This is a lot of videos. Oh boy. I don't think I can get through them all. Oh right, Benny Boy's Discord. Not Benny Boy's Discord. Jagged Jail Fries' Discord. Who is DeviantArt? The better question is, what is DeviantArt? DeviantArt.com is a website that originally started as a place for people to share their wallpapers for their desktops, but it eventually became an art sharing website where people could post their art that was not mainstream. So your webcomics, your regular commissions, your original characters, just about anything you could post there. And some really weird stuff would get posted, and still is. It has since fallen out of favor in the art community as they have incorporated users' art to train their AI model, as well as a bunch of other things that DeviantArt users didn't like. Oh, I see. So they're interchangeable. Thanks, by the way, Milky Diggs. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, here's the shunter. This is from, like, ages ago. It hasn't changed in the slightest. Was there anything else I was supposed to look at? I know Jacket Jail Fries isn't here, so he isn't here to request it. If anybody else wants to do that on his behalf, I totally understand, but I still want his permission first before making any executive decisions. And we are 2.5 hours in. I should probably be calling it here because some of you on the East Coast are gonna need to sleep in order to get to school or work tomorrow. Favorite? It's a tie. Like, I like my Norfolk and Western 611, the J class. I like my 2472 for the Southern Pacific. Sorry. I like my Central Pacific Jupiter. I like my C62 Hudson from the JNR. I like my Southern Pacific 224 Atlantic locomotives, which is kind of ironic because the Southern Pacific is on the West Coast, not the East Coast. I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting. And that's just in steam locomotives, of course, mind you. I do feel like there's something else, though, I might have forgotten, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, let me just bounce back to just chatting. So yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. Of course, as always, videos and streams are only possible through the engagement and contributions of folks like you, and I thank you for that, especially for everybody who showed up today, like Milky Diggs and USS Salem and Jess Keith and Amtrak Man 19 and CNO 2727 Productions YT and USS Salem and Code 3 Response and Jeremy 7599 Amtrak SDP40F Phase 3 Jeremy oh wait, I already said Jeremy. Who else was there? Eric Fabulous at LTYS. These and other things, of course. I appreciate you all. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe with notifications on. You can submit your own cursed trains to Train of Thought's Discord and check out Train of Thought's YouTube channel and his Twitter at TrainFactsGuy. You can also become a channel member or become a patron at patreon.com for a little bit more. You can donate directly to me through the Stream Elements link in the description or through the Super Chats, though I get more from the Stream Elements link. These and other things, of course. I think my, yeah, there appears to be a bit of a delay. Hold on a sec. My live chat is acting up. This is technically a first, because, like, for the first time, the OBS chat is not catching up to the actual chats in YouTube Studio. And I'm not exactly sure why. Am I able to refresh this? Oh, now I see what's going on. Hold on a sec. Live chat. Yeah, that didn't help. Didn't help in the slightest. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just gonna wrap things up. If Radix Flipnote is still live, we should be able to redirect to him. If you want to join, you don't have to. But we can go off and raid RDX Flipnote or what have you. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. And until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Bye, everybody.